We're live. So, hello everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to the first demo day of the year. We had such an excitement last year on our 2 days demo day series that we decided to not wait a full year again to launch a new one. And here we are. We're going to do it once a month, and we're starting at the end of January with 10 amazing games and product company who are going to demo us in live, no slide, just purely accessing their game, their product, their services, and showcasing it to you in real time, how it looks, what you can do with it. There will be also a lot of prizes and airdrop to win. So if you watch us and follow and answer correctly the question the speaker will be asking, you might get very, very cool prizes. Before that, I'd like to give you a quick introduction about the Blockchain Game Alliance for those of you who are not yet familiar. The Blockchain Game Alliance is a non-profit organization that is committed to promoting blockchain within the game industry. We have now over 170 members, and our goal is to spread awareness about blockchain technologies such as non-fungible tokens, decentralized gaming, DAOs, DeFi, and more, to enable and foster new ways of creating, publishing, playing game, building stronger communities, engaging the community with your product, as well as providing an open forum for individuals and companies to share knowledge, to collaborate, to network, to create business, to discuss in working group, work on common standards, elaborate best practices, and much more. So the core activities of the Blockchain Game Alliance revolve around networking, research and reporting, representing blockchain games companies, and advocating for blockchain in the game industry. As you can see, we have members from all sides of the industry. As I mentioned, more than 170 members today. We are really excited to keep growing and welcoming more and more exciting projects in blockchain games, in chains and protocol, in press and media, in games, in developer solution, in esports, investors, and all other sectors of the industry. Wanted also to give big thanks to all the sponsors who are supporting even more strongly the Blockchain Game Alliance, including the Coin Tribune, Ubisoft, OneWayblock, Animoca Brands, Arc.io, Galaxy Interactive, Antler Interactive, MakerDAO, Algorand, Chromia, Matic, AMD, and Mobox. You can see we are very active. We run at almost one event per week. Last week we had last week we had panels. Earlier this week we had the new members presentation. We run today the demo day. We are also involving members in workshop on various thematics or interview or providing free speaking opportunities and ticket to various conferences. And we're open to your suggestion on how we can keep improving and growing this industry together. And without any further ado, let's jump into which games, which product we'll be presenting today. So we'll have 10 fantastic companies, among which Arkane Network, Metamask, CryptoArtNet, Reality Gaming Group with Smite's Universe, Antler Interactive with My Neighbor Alice, VCOIN from IMDU, Ludena Protocol, Avagachi, Ldn Wallet, and Chromia. So a lot of exciting product. For some of them, it might be the very first time you're going to see about them. So we are going to have maybe some exclusive feature, exclusive gameplay being shown. And without any further ado, I'd like to leave Tony to present the Smite's Universe. Tony from Reality Gaming Group.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Seb. Hi, Serena. Hi, everyone else here. Pleasure to be back. I'm just going to share my screen with you right now. Oh, did that? Okay, can you see that?
Yes, that's perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so great. So I want to tell you all about a fantastic new product that we've launched this week called Smite's Universe. So a bit of background on this. So Smite's were created by an award-winning New York-based entertainment company called Herotainment. And they've actually been around for quite some time, very big in the US and Asia. And the word Smite's actually is a mashup of the words small and mighty. And Herotainment wanted to create a kind of diverse cast of characters who were mini but powerful heroes, which is kind of, you see a selection of those on the screen now. And since Smite is launched, it's been hugely successful. They've had a cartoon series in the US, and I mentioned Asia, shown on over 40 broadcast channels around the world. It has over 40 million YouTube views, and they also have 2 mobile games right now, very successful, with a combined total of over 2 million downloads. So as a property, Smite is already a very popular multi-platform entertainment brand. And between the 2 of us, Reality Gaming Group and Herotainment, we want to take Smites to the next level. And that, to us, is taking them into the blockchain space with NFTs and collectibles. And here you see the website, which is live now, where you can collect your Smitey collectibles as of today, and start collecting those, which will eventually be used in a number of games coming out over the next few years. So I kind of put these kind of as a combination of crypto kitties, axes, and blockchain cuties, if you want it to kind of go into that that era. So the story is fascinating. So I'm going to take you through the story of Smites. So Smites universe is a universe. It started a long time ago in a universe far, far away. The Smites existed in peace until disaster struck and their planet exploded. And they were forced to leave and head for the safety of planet Earth. Now, over 100 years ago, they had actually sent Smitey spies down to Earth to check out if it was any good, because they knew their planet was going to explode. Came back and went, this is the place to live. So off they came in their pods, and they are now flying to Earth in their pods, which you can now collect and buy and place them into a very safe place to live on Earth, which we've created a Smitey hotel. So what are Smites? Let's have a look at the collectibles. So there's actually 136 Smites, different rarities, different attributes, from normal, rare, extraordinary, legendary, and epic. And as I mentioned, 136 of them with different powers and strengths. They also are categorized by their elements of earth, water, light, air, and magic. And they are all NFTs and 100% owned by you. These are the pods that they're now flying down to Earth in. So you get a bronze pod, silver, gold, and diamond pod. In each of those pods is a randomly selected a number of Smites. So we don't actually know what you're going to get. It depends which pod you open, and you might get a really rare one, which could be extremely useful in a game, and certainly could be rare and valuable in terms of trading. But not only that, we have created a place when they come to Earth for you to collect and let them go to, and that's the Smitey Hotel. And here's the hotel where your Smites will appear as you open them. But we also have created a hotel where each floor is its own NFT. So when you open a pod, not only do you get a randomly selected number of Smites, you also get some floors which are collectibles as well. So here's the Smitey Hotel. It even goes down into the underground. So just to show you sort of how the store works. So here's the price range from $4.99 up to $49.99. If you decide to go for a bronze pod, the chance you're going to get 2 Smites on 1 hotel floor in that. And these are the percentage chances of getting the normal, rare, extraordinary, legendary, and epic Smitey. If you click on if you go for the silver one, you're going to get 4 Smites, 3 floors. If you go for the gold one, you're going to get 6 Smites, 7 floors. And if you go for the ultimate, which I recommend, diamond one, you're going to get 8 Smites and 10 floors. I don't know which you're going to get the Smites, but you're going to get that many. So you can check out all of the Smites here. Each of them are put down in what we call the Smitepedia, and they're all listed. At any time, you can, if you go over one of them, click Nardi as an example, you will get some information on Nardi. Let's say Zip. So here you've got a bio of that, personality, power, weakness, favorite food, and there's when it comes to the gaming part, this is their attack, defense, intelligence, luck, and spirit. My particular favorite, which is down here somewhere, is called Pixel. They're He is. So Pixel, you know, it's the most impatient Smitey, a bit like me. He can short circuit quickly, but his photographic memory gives him quite the advantage on the Smitey game nights. And again, there's his attack defense. So you can look up each one of those. As I say, each one of those is tokenized into an NFT, and you can also look up your hotel floors. So this is what you're getting in the pod. So you really want the penthouse suites because that goes at the top, the fancy suite. And each one of those is listed all the way down right to the bottom where you got Fiesta floor, art studios, to the underground below subsuite construction arcade and aquarium, up to the lobby. So a real wide fun selection of stuff to collect. The hotel that they go into is shown here. Now at the moment I'm not logged in, so when you collect your Smitey logged in, the ones that you randomly get will go into where that silhouette goes. The floor will light up as the floor that you get, and this is a great way of just showing off your collection and where they're going. So it's kind of like a mini game. So let me show you how this works. So I'm going to log in. Here you get to a page again where you can buy them from. I'm going to I already have some pods purchased. While this is loading, actually, there's a whole section on the story, because the backstory and the history of how Smite has come to Earth is a lot of fun, and we've got some really already have an amazing following on social networks, and especially on have a look at our Instagram, and TikTok is huge for us. In fact, we launched a TikTok Smitey song the other day, which had 6,000 views in 24 hours. So we're getting a really good community behind this. So here are my selection of pods. Now I've already bought these, so I've got 9, 10, 2, and 2. So I'm going to go for the diamond one. Show you how that works. So out pops the Smiters and the floors. So each one of these are the floors. So I've got pot art, suite, arcade, and you can go through each of the floors. And then I don't know what Smiters you've got, but you can click on those and you spin them around, and hey presto, you're either going to be extremely happy or very disappointed. So once you've got your Smiters, you've seen those, you can then go to your hotel, and they are now being tokenized on our blockchain, which is our own side chain. You will then get a certificate emailed to you with a stamp on it, proving that you're the owner. And they now will go inside the hotel. So I've got quite a few already. So if I scroll down, I can see I've got this hotel floor, and I've got these Smites, and I can click on the Smitey, and it will tell me again their attack and defense. So so quite a lot going on the site. Already getting some extremely positive feedback. And our next, in terms of a roadmap, the marketplace where you can trade Smites and hotel floors will launch later this year, with the plan to launch many fun games that you can use your Smites in the future. So there we go. It's live now, smites-universe.com. Come and have a play.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Tony. That was fantastic. So I just want to bring you the welcome to everyone into this BGA Demo Day for 2021. As you all know, this event is also filled with special prizes. So Tony is going to share the quiz question for everybody. So get ready to provide the correct answer, and then he's going to appoint a winner randomly selected. So Tony, what's the question?
So in my presentation, how many Smites are available for you to collect? I mentioned.
Here we go. So we're just sharing the question here. Also having the question. So we're going to give about a minute for everyone to provide a correct answer, and just playing a little jingle. Here we are. So we are getting answers already. Tony, are you able to see the comments on the side?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so let's give it a few more seconds. Do you see many correct ones?
Yeah,
or...
yeah.
Yeah, good, good. So let's keep them coming. We'll wait a few more seconds, and then we'll select a winner. Okay, so you ready, Tony?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go for the one that guessed it correctly first. So 136 was the answer. Well done to everyone. Sergio Susco, I'm going to go for.
Fantastic. So congratulations to the winner. And thank you again, Tony, for presenting with us today. It's been a pleasure having you. So thank you so, so much. We are going to move on to Tim from Arkane Network for that presentation. Hi, Tim, and welcome. How are you doing? Just unmute yourself if you don't mind.
Thank you. Now I'm unmuted. I'm doing good. Thank you for having me. I'll quickly start, because we have a lot of interesting things to show. But for the people that don't know me yet, I'm Tim Dirksens. I'm co-founder and CEO of Arkane. And we're not a game studio. We actually are a tech provider to help game studios to build with blockchain. And one of the few things that we then do to really make that possible is one of the latest things that we built is a marketplace, and not just any marketplace, the first marketplace to launch on Matic. Now, the first company, Altitude Games, they are going to be featured on the marketplace on the 2nd of February. So at that time, we're going to be launching together with Altitude Games the game Battle Racers. And how does it really look like, that marketplace? This is what I will be demonstrating today so that you can have a look and feel of how it works. What is going to be different is we are targeting really mainstream users to get into the blockchain game and blockchain games so that they can buy the NFTs, and from there on also get into the gameplay of the games that they can learn and dip into. So here, this is currently our staging environment. If you want to go to the production environment, it's just Arkane.market. But I want to demonstrate here because we have some very cool upcoming features. Now, one of the first things that you can do is log in. This is the same login mechanisms that we use with our wallets, the wallets that we use to support users to log in with Google, Twitter, and Facebook in games such as, of course, Battle Racers, Ethermon, but also Sandbox. So here we have a network of about currently 85,000 users that use our services to log in, get the blockchain wallet, and then continue with the game. Now that I'm logged in, well, I can continue seeing the assets that are listed on the market. And here we see a couple of brands that are listed. For example, Formula 1 Delta. Here, this is unknown, but this is Synergy of Sarah. We're currently testing with them to get them up and running so that they can also launch within a couple of weeks. And we actually have two types that you can bid and sell the items for. It can be placed on an auction or on direct sale. Now, what is different is the buyers and the sellers, when they come into the marketplace, they actually do not need cryptocurrencies. And all the assets that are currently here, these are assets that are NFTs on the Matic chain. So the gas fees are quite low, but we also put them away so that the end users that are entering into the marketplace do not understand or can start buying it. So let's pick one where I can see a couple of attributes. For example, Gambit. This one is an expensive one. It's selling for 1,000 credits. And he has some properties. We have property stats and boosts. So these are small things that are coming up. You get more information from the smart contract, as in what are the other NFTs related and that you might like. So for example, this one is for me a little bit too expensive. If I want to purchase that one, it's going to be quite a high price for me to do so. So let me refresh quickly. So it's actually my own that I'm going to be selling. That's not. So this one I can buy for $10. So if I want to buy this item, I have enough credits in my system. I'm just going to purchase that, and then it will be available. It's successfully bought. I can go to my inventory and see my offer details to see that item that I've bought. So this one has been sold, and it then comes into my inventory. Now, items that I buy, I can also sell again. So if I, for example, want to sell an item, I can also either put it on the market or place it for an auction. So, for example, this is an item that I want to have sold on the marketplace. Well, I just fill in the credits that I want to put it into. For example, I'm going to sell it for 9.99 credits. Go to the approval function. I can confirm it. Arkane pops up so that the end user can put in the PIN code. So it's the same wallet system that we use in the different dApps that use Arkane. It is currently being initialized, and then it will be available for sale in the marketplace. So if I then go to my listings, I can see the different items that I have either sold, put for sale, and currently that one is still initializing. If I refresh, there you go. It was already loaded by Matic because Matic is quite fast. It is now listed for sale. Now, one thing that I also wanted to show is where we currently have the auction system ready available. This is an item that we've already had. I've been outbid for this item currently. And so I'm actually doing a kind of a bidding war with another person that really wants this item. This is an epic item that has a very good rarity and where all the properties are to my advantage. So for me, it's worth the value that I have. Here we have quick bid buttons. So if currently I have enough credits, I can then just place a quick bid, and then I will be outbidding the current user. And in that case, I will be the highest bid at the moment. Now, this is then one that is closed in 1 day, so I can keep track on this in my bids. And what we're now working on as well is where we also can send notifications to the users so that they can always stay up to date if they are outbid, so that they can come back and place a higher bid if it's relevant. And what's important about this credit system is we are currently not enabling the user to have cryptocurrencies in this case, because we are tackling the mainstream. So if you're going to be purchasing credits, you're doing this with the PayPal. So it's really where you can buy NFTs using PayPal. And then if you're also selling them, you're selling them against credits, and then you can withdraw back to fiat. So in this case, for now, we don't have cryptocurrencies in there. We are looking to add the potential to buy using Bitcoin and Ether. But since this is really a marketplace to go mainstream and that can be available in Europe and in the US, that is currently not the possibility. Now, I did say that Altitude Games is the first one that is going to be featured, but we are inviting different game studios to join us, to join the Matic Marketplace. And this is for the game studios where then they can go to the site and request early access. And what will happen then is you're just going to fill in a form where after the form, we will get in contact with you so that we can engage with you to get ready to start listing on the marketplace. And where we can feature you so that you can also sell your NFTs on there, and that we can get the buyers excited around the games that you're building and presenting. That is just about everything that I have to showcase. And I would say come back to the market, Arkane Network, especially Monday, once Altitude Game launches. So this is now where you can see the marketplace. So it's still in beta. You saw it on staging that the beta logo is added. It's going to be added here into the marketplace as well on production, just so there is no misinterpretation that there could be here and there some tweaks that we work on, but these are the small improvements that we can highlight so that once we are fully ready to launch, we can do so. Then the next steps for us is to create a storefront system so that people can create their own storefronts, and that this is available on not only Matic, but also on Binance Smart Chain and on Ethereum and any of the blockchain networks that we support with NFTs on. I don't want to go over my time, so I think that is back to you, Serena.
Hey team, yes, wonderful. Thank you for the presentation about the Arkane Network. I hope everyone enjoyed it and learned much more about it. So we do have a question from you, and I welcome everybody to listen carefully and to provide the correct answer, as we're going to reward a winner very soon. So team, after you, what's the question for today?
The question is, which game company will be the first featured to launch on the Arkane marketplace?
Okay, so we share the question with everybody. So I'm just having it here on screen. So we're just going to give about a minute for everyone to answer while we play a little jingle. So team, if there's anything else you'd like to share, just using this 1 minute to let everyone answer, as we're seeing questions, actually answers coming through.
Well, yeah, the prize is going to be 5 credits that you get for free, so that you can start using the marketplace, and hopefully there are a couple of items that are attractive for the buyers that will become available. We are featuring, or going to feature, 1 game studio per week, and we have about 20 to 25 game studios that have applied. So we're working with each and every one of them to get them featured and to get them in front of the audience on the Arkane market. Then, yeah, next things that we'll be doing is further improving the platform, the marketplace, the user experience. So maybe not unimportant. What we also have is B2C support in the marketplace. If people have issues with everything that they're doing on the marketplace, you can contact that chat support. It's on the bottom right, where there's a button where you can connect directly to our customer support team.
Wonderful, thank you. So we just play a little jingle now before we appoint a winner. Okay,
right.
So team?
The winner is Aditya Gupta, Altitude Games.
Wonderful. So congratulations to the winner. And can you also tell us what they win?
They win 5 credits on the marketplace that we will send directly to their email, so that they then have the Matic wallet available. They can directly log in and they can start using the system and buy their first NFT.
Super. Well, congratulations again. And thank you so much, team, for presenting with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we now welcome Amanda from Ludena Protocol. Hey, Amanda, how are you doing?
Hi, Serena. Nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you too. And welcome back to the BGA. So we are going to share screen now.
Yes. Okay. So I'm from Ludena Protocol, and we have our app called, is it working? There we go. Let's see.
1 second. Yes, it's working now.
Perfect. Well,
Here we
first,
are. Oh.
I think, there we go. Good.
Yeah.
So this is our app. It's a mobile app, so bear with me in terms of the ratio aspect, but this is our mobile app. It's called Game Talk Talk. It is for Android devices. So if you have an Android device, I highly recommend that you download this now, because if you like playing video games and you have this dream, like every gamer such as myself has, is to get paid to play video games, this is the answer to your prayers. Because we have so many amazing events that are going on simultaneously every week, new really fun events for some of the world's biggest games out there. And it's super simple. And I'm going to show you today how easy it is to get paid to play video games. You don't need to be a huge Twitch streamer like Ninja, or huge, how can I say, like horror reaction YouTuber like PewDiePie. you can just be like an average gamer like me. I just did a theta stream just yesterday, and I just played League of Legends like you see on the screen right now. I just played League of Legends Wild Rift for the first time, and even I was able to join this amazing event. So we have wink, wink, listen carefully, because I know you guys want to win some amazing prizes. But we have two huge video games right now that we're paying you to play if you just download this app. We have our 10th Olympics and 9th Olympics that are happening right now. These are gaming Olympics. And the first one is getting paid to play League of Legends Wild Rift. It's super fun. I played it once and I absolutely loved it. And I'll show you how easy it is to actually earn these rewards for playing. But let's just look through all the other amazing events that we have right now. So we also have our 9th Olympics that are happening at this time, and that's for Brawl Stars. And again, it's really simple. If you just look at the banner, all you have to do is post your score. And in the final ranking, if the score ends in 3, 6, or 9, so that means if you're 13th out of 1,000, or if you're 86th or 209th out of 1,000, you just happen to win. It's really that simple. So why not just give it a try, right? There's so many great rewards, and I'm going to show you exactly what the rewards are just so you have complete understanding. But we also have right now, for those of us who are not, the most amazing gamers. I mean, if you watched the stream from yesterday, I'm not the most amazing Wild Rift player. So if you have like a knack for art, you can just upload your fan art and you can also win on our app. We also have the other, how can I say, like a few weeks ago, we actually uploaded our global version of Game Talk Talk. So a little bit of the background of this app is that it has been out for 8 years in South Korea. So we're all part of a gaming alliance here, and South Korean gamers are notorious for being some of the biggest gamers in the world. And when we see that apps like this have been available to South Koreans for the past 8 years, then we kind of, scratch our heads and we think, that's why they're so good. They've been getting paid to play all this time. So we really want to open up this opportunity to an international audience. And we recently opened up our English version of Game Talk Talk. And I mean, I've been pushing it because I also need an English version. So we're giving away 100K to new users. So if you're tuning in right now and you need something to do, you want to get paid to play your favorite video games, why not? Just download Game Talk Talk right now. We have this great event happening only for no users. So all you have to do is just register, and then you're automatically entered to win over 100K in prizes. It's really that simple. We have like strategy events, some special events for like special games. We can get into that later, but Lineage. And then we have some amazing games on the app as well. We'll just go through this really quickly. Lucky Wheel. And let's just move on. So every time you log into Game Talk Talk, you get some daily special bonuses as well. The more XP you get, the more stars and more digital assets you actually win. So let's just do this really quickly. We get 1 XP just for logging in. Congratulations, right? Isn't it so fun? So fun, so easy. Okay. So these are all the amazing, I guess, games that we have as well. We have so many mini games on our platform, and all of these mini games, you can win rewards. So we won't go through them and play them all because they could be like a tiny bit time consuming for this specific presentation, but this is still working. We're still good. This is like one of our new mini games that's coming out. So all of our playable characters, such as him, are...
We don't see it on screen, Amanda. I don't know if you want to try and share screen again.
Oh, I do this every time. Sorry, guys. It's always like the... Okay, hold on. Let's see. Now you can see it, right? Yes?
Yes, it's coming up.
Your screen? Okay, sorry. This happened last time as well.
There you go. We've got it on screen now.
Yeah. Thank you for your patience with that. But this is our mini game that's coming out. We're just currently in like a beta testing stage, but it's like a 2048 style game. And as you can see here, like all of our playable characters, they all have like NFT accessories that I think are really cute. I'm obsessed. Okay, so we'll close that and back to the app. Another, for example, show you like the type of playable characters that we have. They look so basic like this, and you can use NFTs. You can match up with people from all over the world. Our bot is able to match you up with an opponent from the gender or country of your choice, and you play these like hyper casual mini games against them. And after you win 5 times, you start winning Ldn, which is our native utility token, and start accumulating those rewards. Anyways, it gets really hard. We'll just stop that for now. But yeah, we have so many really fun mini games for you to play, and all of them, of course, are rewards based. And what's the best part about winning all these amazing rewards and gathering them? It is spending it. So we have this like amazing star shop. Right now, our digital assets that you're rewarded in are in stars. In the future, as we continue to develop the dApp, we will be switching the digital assets from the original stars to our native token Ldn, which is listed already. And right now, you can just use like the Google Translate little button and see all the amazing prizes you can get. So we have in-game items. We, of course, have Google gift cards. There's so many different game items that we offer. We can also have like, there's special gift cards for different websites. We also have them for convenience stores around Korea, which we will obviously be expanding out to different countries around the world specifically. We also have the Starbucks gift cards, which is, of course, my favorite. And other like fast food joints, like we have Domino's Pizza, Burger King. So you can just earn all these rewards, gather them, and then spend them for a free pizza. I mean, it doesn't get better than this, right, folks? So I think the best part and about this app is to really reach people that you want to spend time spending games with or playing games with. I know that our CEO, Joshua Kim, that is his vision for this app. It is to really bring gamers around the world together. And I know myself growing up as a gamer without a lot of friends that are also interested in gaming, I think that this app is really important for people to find fellow gamers to play with. So it is essentially a social media app. So I really want to show off that part. So we can search for a game that's like really popular these days that I love called Among Us. Of course, everyone knows Among Us. So we can click that and we can see that 18,000 other users in this app also have Among Us installed. So from there, we can just see like different posts and the strategies, reviews, fan art, different video that people have taken of the game or that they've made themselves. I mean, this is not like a ranked game in terms of score, but in other games such as League of Legends, the score is really important. You can like compare your score against other players. And I think it's just like a really fun way to even find people with like obscure games. Like we were talking about the other day, the Had a Full Boyfriend, which is the pigeon dating simulator, which is super fun. Unfortunately, only 3 other people in this app actually have it downloaded, but those are 3 people that could potentially be your friend. So that's basically the Game Talk Talk app. And I think it's, I'm trying to get back to you guys here. There you are. Where are you?
Yeah, here we go. We can see it on screen, I think.
Perfect. Yeah, so I don't want to go over time, but yeah, basically social media platform where you can meet friends. But I guess like the main purpose is to like, we have some really amazing events and you can get paid to play your favorite video game. So download now from the Google Play Store.
That sounds super wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Amanda, for the presentation. That was really, really fun. So now we get to the even more fun part where we ask a question live to the audience, and whoever is going to guess the right answer, Amanda is going to select a winner. So Amanda, what's the question today?
Today's question is, We have 2 games that are part of our Game Talk Talk Olympics that you can get paid to play. 2 very popular games. So I want to see who can name both of those games, and then I'll choose the winner right now.
Wonderful. Okay, so we just shared the question. We're just playing it on screen here. And we just give everyone a few seconds, a minute or so to answer.
What we the jingle.
And the jingle, of course. And if there's any other news that you'd like to share with us, just so that we can take a bit more of time to get everyone a chance to guess the correct answer, feel free to share it now.
Yeah, well, we were so excited that just last week we actually implemented our Ldn Wallet. So you can hold Ethereum and Ldn now on Game Talk Talk. So it's kind of phase 1 of our dApp. And as an app that's been around for 8 years, this is like a huge step to transition to dApp. So we're just super excited. But oh, I see so many of you guys got it right. Thanks so much. I will choose.
Okay, let's play the jingle and then we'll pick a. Let
me look through. There's so many answers. I'll choose Saitama Nakamoto.
Hooray! So congratulations to the winner. And can you tell us what the prize is going to be?
So you have won 100,000 stars for Game Talk Talk, which equals about $100 US, where you can use for all those amazing items that I showed you on the Star Shop. And as a bonus prize, you also won $200 US of Ldn Ludena Protocol tokens.
Fantastic. So well done again. And thank you, Amanda, for being with us today. We'll see you again soon. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Bye now. And next on the agenda is Ricardo from Chromia. Hey, Ricardo, how are you?
Hello. Good. How are you? I'm gonna show the screen real quick.
Sure. Yeah.
So, if you can confirm that you see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that should be my Sodarania presentation. Okay.
Here we go. Stage is yours.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is Ricardo. As said, I would like to talk about MySodarania. MySodarania is the first game made by Chromia. There are other games running on Chromia, but MySodarania is the first that we made. What is MySodarania? MySodarania is a free action game where minerals are actually fungible tokens. So you can get tokens by digging into the game. The game is a mine, and you can dig into the mine and find ore and minerals. Minerals actually can be sold in the market because they are fungible tokens. This means that you can essentially get money and sell for other type of crypto, which maybe are more liquid, without having to KYC or to verify yourself. Plots are sites where you can mine, and they are non-fungible tokens. So each mine is different, and each mine is each path of the mine is stored on the blockchain. This means that there is no server that can prevent, that can be shut down and impede the players from earning these minerals. This is possible because MySodarania fully works on the blockchain. There is no server, and that means that whoever is going to play doesn't need to rely on a central company that provides the service, like is with almost the totality of games around the world. So there is no company that can take away your asset away. There is no company that can be sort of stopped from delivering you the service. In MySodarania, we have some news, and one of them is that we have 4 different mine types that we introduced: the lava, the ice, the darkness, and terrestrial. This is really characterizing different type of minerals that you can find. If you go and mine into the lava plot, you find different minerals than on the ice plot. So we have these four new types. And also we have a different news that we are bringing. GRA is integration with a third-party games called Cryptopia, developed by Antler, and they will present after me, if I recall correctly. And this means that people that play Cryptopia can send assets from their game to Mines of Dalaran, so they can create special minerals and send them into Mines of Dalaran. We are introducing more complex token economics. Now, every time you log in, you will be rewarded with some tokens. This is very good for user retention. And players are incentivized to sell tokens and assets because we have more of them. Having more of them, it means that every asset specializes one specific function. And this enhances the possibility of a positive exchange on a win-win situation between players in order to get a better asset. Last one, we are creating new skins and accessories. So we will regularly issue new skins and accessories that can be purchased by the player in order to increase their power when they mine the plot. So I would like to show you a small demo, and I'll do it here. This is Mines of Dalaran, and this is the vault. It's essentially the wallet of Chromia. I can log in, and you can see that this is a new account. So I actually have 0 minerals. I actually gave some Dalaran to me. And when I play, I can select the plots that I want to mine. And in this case, I will select this one, log in and select this one. Here I'm authorizing the wallet to use the keeper on this game. So essentially, also the login is completely decentralized. There is no man in the middle. There is no company that controls this. And if I play, I'll be very, very fast. I can get some minerals. And then I can exit. I can find the exit and save myself. Here you can see that I have some minerals that I collected. So this means that if I go in the inventory, I should be able to see them. And here I can see that I have 10 scraps. If I go in the vault and I refresh the page, I'm now able to see that I have scraps, Falun copper, iron ore, and so forth. This means that now I can send this to other people if I had a friend. And in this case, I will just send it to myself. So I will send 5 scraps to myself. I'm prompt for the password one more time. And here I can see that I actually have a successful transfer. If I check into the Explorer of Mines of Dalaran, I can see that there is a new transaction with a transfer, and that, for example, I transferred 5 tokens on Mines of Dalaran. So this is how it works. And this is really like a game that we are bringing forward. And we're also looking for other companies that would like to develop a game on Chromia. We think Chromia is a better offer because it doesn't have transaction fees, as you saw. We have a different revenue model. And we have tools specifically designed for developers. And I think you'll see other projects from Chromia today. We have, if developers use our blockchain, they have by default a wallet, of course, which is called Vault in Chromia. A single sign-on. This means that you don't have to have user acquisition. We have an Explorer where you can find all the transactions that happen, and you have libraries that support the development. We have Eclipse plugins, RHEL, which is a specific language that we have for writing smart contract, specifically for game. In particular, we have Unity integration, and we have JavaScript libraries. Yeah. We have some links that can be searched for documentation, plugins for the ID, pure code for developers, Unity library in C# and or JavaScript or other languages, and Telegram channels, both for developers and for community, like Hello Chromia. Here, if you want to have some updates about Chromia and Mines of Dalarnia, these are the main channel to reach us.
Thank you so much, Ricardo. That was a wonderful presentation, very clear, and I hope everyone enjoyed and learned as much as I do about Chromia. So we are now going to share a question, and Sebastian is also back with us. So hello, Seb. So Ricardo, whenever you're ready, you can say the question, and everyone has about a minute to provide the correct answer.
Yeah, so the question is, how many maps can you play in the Mines of Dalarnia?
Okay, so here we go. We have the question here on screen. We are going to give everyone about a minute before we select a lucky winner. If there's anything else you'd like to share with us, Ricardo, about Chromia, you can do so now.
Well, I see a lot of people got the right answer.
I know you have, so if anybody has questions as well, we can take this time to answer. Otherwise, I have a jingle to play. Okay, so do we see correct answers coming through?
Yeah, many also details. I know that actually Sebastian was supposed to pick a random winner. So maybe I'll say what is the price and he can pick the winner. It's $100 USD in Chromia tokens. This is the price. And yeah, Sebastian, you can have, as per regulation, the honor.
Yes. Oh, Seb, let me unmute you. Okay, now we can hear you.
Thank you for making me the honor, and I'm super stoked to see so many participants and also everyone commenting right now. We have over 120 viewers. All right, so let's pick someone. If I go for the most detail, is it correct? Lava, ice, darkness, and terrestrial. Are those?
Yeah, it actually is.
There's us 4, and as you say, more details. So congratulations to Malcolm. He's the winner for the price of 100 USD token in Chromia token. Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations again. So can you repeat again what they win, Ricardo?
Yes, 100 USD in Chromia tokens.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. We'll see you again very soon. We are now going to welcome Oliver.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ricardo. Hey, Oliver. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. I'm happy to take over from Ricardo since both of us is working with the Chromia blockchain. So the game I'm gonna present today is a game called My Neighbor Alice. So my name is Oliver, and I'm the lead designer for My Neighbor Alice. And I work multifaceted on all games regarding game development, including programming, art, and design. So what you're seeing here today is kind of one of the first versions we have available internally on Steam. So the game will be released on Steam. So we're really excited to bring something that is using the Chromia blockchain and blockchain technology in general to Steam, and also to players who are not familiar with blockchain, and kind of introduce them to the world of blockchain. So what takes My Neighbor Alice apart from other games is that one of our strategic visions with My Neighbor Alice is to create a kind of multiple monetary incentives for those who are committed and motivated. And the game will include abstracted DeFi elements available to kind of non-techie players, and some of them are staking and possibility to kind of earn staking yield, NFT collaterals, which enables a certain percentage of the NFT purchase price to go into a kind of special collateral account associated with NFT. And people can rent for those interested in kind of monetizing their gameplay. So there will be a lot of like things for people who are interested in diving deeper into the blockchain part of the games, but also those who are most interested in enjoying the gameplay experience. They will also be able to just dive deeper into that part of the game. So I'm going to just show a demo first, and I can just explain a bit briefly afterwards more about the game. So like I said, both me and Ricardo works with the Chromia blockchain. So here, like you saw Ricardo, you can log in with the vault, and it's exactly the same as what he did. But I've already logged in with the vault and added a new account called BGA Demo. So it's using kind of the same chain. So that's why we're able to kind of transfer assets between the blockchain, and also like you mentioned, our game Crystopia, which you also can play the game and earn things and then claim them inside the Chromia vault. So that is one of the exciting features. But I'm going to start here and click on the BGA demo, and we're going to log in. And I haven't done anything on this account yet. So there's what I'm first going to do is that we don't have any onboarding yet. So I'll try to explain exactly what is happening. So here you have a list of all the players who have already purchased a plot. And just to give a brief background, which I forgot, is that the game is a multiplayer game, and players are able to build and purchase plots, like kind of a space where they can build and place their NFTs and their items on the plot. And they can invite their players or their friends to their plot, and they can socialize, you can trade with other people, and you can sell your plot as well. So kind of having a nice looking plot and also cool looking things will potentially increase the kind of the value of your plot when you're actually selling them. So what you're seeing here is that this is in the neighborhood that people who already bought plots. So because this is for like testing purposes, you have a few people here of the developers who have already purchased a plot. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go into Ali's plot. So that is the main character in the game that is kind of handing you the main quests and also giving out event quests. So in the future, when there will be certain events, she will be the one who's will handing out quests. So for now, we don't have any town. So you will see that she just stands in a regular plot, which this is kind of the standard plot you will see when you purchase a plot. So because it's procedural generated, it will look different for each player that purchases a plot. And you're free to change the plot in any way you'd like. So I'm just going to go there here and kind of just pay my reward for a quest I accepted earlier before joining this. And she wanted me to come here and kind of, this is just a bit of the kind of introductory kind of storyline for introducing the player to the game. And she asked you before that you would come and she will explain a bit why you're here and what your purpose is. So I'm going to just skip through this quickly so I can show you the whole game. So I just go here and I will accept the new quests. So this is just quests, and then I will go to the marketplace. And this is the first version of the kind of marketplace board. So this is all the plots available for the player to kind of purchase. And you will see already that the red marked ones is the ones that already have been purchased. So I'm just going to choose a plot which isn't already selected. Just going to sign my name onto this contract. And I have now successfully completed the quest, which is that you're gonna purchase a plot. That is the second quest in this quest line, and she will just congratulate me and just explain that you have successfully bought this plot. So you can see this is marked red now, which means that I have successfully bought the plot. And you will also on the Chromia marketplace be able to see that you can like do this thing, the same procedure I've done here. You can do the same on the marketplace, and you will see that you have bought it here. So we have a kind of the back end which powers this is also powering the marketplace on the on the Chromia marketplace as well. So it's really cool to see things happening on the both sides of the coins, because I'm coming from the game developing background. It's really cool to see that you're able to do these things both on the web version, but also inside the game if you do it through Steam. So you can see now that I own one plot, and I'm gonna hop into my plot, and you can see I can run around with my avatar. So this is me, and I will just quickly show you when I build. So I can just freely just change the look of my plot and confirm that. So this is all the backend is on the blockchain. So all the save data and progression in the game is saved through the blockchain. So when I log out and log in again, or if someone else visits me, they will see the same, like the changes I've done now, they will see in real time because it's saving on the blockchain. And I can also choose to place something on my plot. So I have a house here, so I can place it here, and I can take an animal, a duck, for example, and just have it there. So these items I just placed on the plot is actually NFTs, and they are items you can purchase on the marketplace, both in the game but also outside the game. So that is kind of the main focus of the game, that you're gonna claim these items, and that you're gonna be able to trade them with your friends and also sell them on the marketplace. So I see that we are running a bit over the time. So maybe during the people will be answering the questions, I can just maybe talk a bit more about the token utility of the tokens we have in the game.
Thank you, Oliver.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. Yeah, you can continue, and whenever you're ready, we can go on to the question.
Okay. All right. Great. So yeah. So now, like all of this I've done now. So if someone would launch Steam now, for example, and launch my nearby Aldis, they will see my plot, and they will be able to visit my plot. We can talk to each other because it's multiplayer. You can trade, and you can also sell your plots. But we're still very early in development, so this is kind of the first version we have of the game, I mean we're progressing the art and doing more art and 2D for the things that are still in progress to do. But so far we're like really pleased with the current state of the game, and like with the help of Chromaway and like using Chromia, it's just gonna be so awesome to have all the blockchain functionality or like additional blockchain functionality from what we have right now. But like it's really truly cool to have like the back end fully being powered by the blockchain. So there's no kind of database that is centralized, and everyone can see what's been going on and what player build and so on.
It's looking already really great. Like, even if, as you say, it's an early version, you can see it's full of life with those birds flying around and this Animal Crossing inspired. I think it's inspired a little bit by Animal Crossing and this kind of games. Like these, it feels very casual friendly map that you want to play with and populate, since right now it's very empty, so you want to feel stuff there.
Yes. So yeah, it's I mean, I'm coming from an art background from the beginning, so I was really like inspired for this to really push the boundaries of art and kind of having the quality and polish of this game. So like combining this with like my interest in blockchain, I think it goes hand in hand, and it's going to be hopefully very, very fun to have people playing this game.
Yeah, will there be any like incentive or like a special for the one who joined earlier, like they get bonus or?
Yeah, we're gonna have some NFT sales before the game launches, so people will be able to purchase NFTs on the marketplace with the token already. So that is some of the things. So these items I have in the game, those will be either rewarded through doing quests and favors, which is very similar to how Animal Crossing does it. And you will be able to like kind of claim both plots and items in the game before the game launches, because it's just running as any other kind of marketplace behind the scenes. So this is kind of the front end for the blockchain, like one front end for the blockchain, and as Ricardo showed, that's another one.
Excellent. Well, looking forward. Keep us posted. We'll at the BGA we'll relay the news, retweet it, post, share, etc. So like you can get maximum visibility when it will be the big time for the pre-sales, etc. Yeah,
we've had actually 50,000 signups just yesterday. So in 24 hours, we had a lot of signups for the game, and that is also players who don't know what blockchain is, and that's where we're having this onboarding for this game to kind of show them what this is and kind of given the interface they're used to, and also, I think it's going to be great to have people who are not very familiar with the kind of the blockchain interface, and just give them the kind of the experience they're used to, and then show them that this is blockchain and you're kind of trading as usual, but through blockchain.
Fantastic. We love what we hear already. Like 15 or 50. Did I hear it correctly?
Yeah, 50K in 24 hours.
Wow, that's impressive. That's how quickly games can launch and grow now. So we wish you the best, and again, keep us posted.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely agreed. Like maybe let's share the link where they can play this game. So we'll put it in comments, and then we maybe in the meantime let's go forward with the question.
Yeah. So the question is, what is the name of the native token of my neighbor Alice?
Tough one.
Okay, so we have it on screen for everybody. So we're gonna give everyone about a minute to provide the correct answer, and then we'll pick a randomly selected winner. So good luck, everyone. Just playing a little jingle to give you a few seconds to answer. And Oliver, if you do have any other news you'd like to share with us during this time, that would be great.
Yeah, so a lot of people have been asking about the token utility. So I can just briefly explain some of the utilities you can do with just owning the token. So first is, of course, the payments. You can, like with the in-game, buy like items and such, and purchase land, but also staking. So you can, like staking is a way to lend the currency and receive interest in return. And token holders can participate in staking and earning rewards as a percentage of the platform revenues we're having. And governance, we're going to have a DAO, which is the decentralized autonomous organization, if not someone here know what that is. So owning the currency will enable players to participate in governance process and kind of proposals and voting for different features in the game. So if we have something we want share and ask in which direction do you want us to go in the game. People can, by earning you having the token, actually vote for decisions in the game. So it will be kind of autonomous as possible. So those are just a few of those utilities we have in the game by just owning the token.
Sounds good. Okay, so we're going to play the jingle now, and you have time to select a winner. So here comes the jingle.
Oh, great. Okay, I see a lot of people have answered correctly here. So I'm going to choose a winner here, and the winner is Harry Varma.
Harry Varma, this
Yep.
one. Right, great.
Yes.
Congratulations, Harry.
Great to see so many right answers.
Everyone's been very attentive. That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
People.
That's very
So
exciting.
congratulations again, Harry. Let's remind the price and how they can claim the price as well. It's important to provide us with some key information so the price can be distributed after the live.
Yeah. So the winner is gonna have the same for the Ricardo. It's gonna be $100 of the Chromia tokens.
Cool.
Correct.
Yep.
And everyone who signed up to the Eventbrite link will get in touch, and we will put them in touch with Oliver for the price distribution. So don't worry, we'll be able to support you there.
Yep.
Thank you again, Oliver. And
Thank you.
we are just now going to welcome Coder Dan. Hey, how you doing?
Hey everyone, Coder Dan here. Happy to be here. Thank you guys for allowing us to come on and share Avagachi. So share my screen here.
Let's go. Yes.
One moment.
Exciting. We're going to jump into DeFi gaming now.
Yes.
Simulation here.
And
here you go.
See. Can you guys see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this is pretty much the first time we've actually done a live demo of this. So really excited to show you guys, what a lot of our players have kind of already been experiencing here on the Coven testnet. And currently we are live on Coven testnet, and we will be launching on Matic Network in early February. Really, we're just waiting for a little bit of a technical issue with Chainlink waiting for them to deploy some contracts onto Matic. But once that is done, then we'll be launching our game, our blockchain native game onto Matic. So what are Avagachis? The Avagachis are these little guys, and they're basically DeFi staked NFT collectibles, which are also playable avatars in our metaverse. And the metaverse is going to be coming a little bit later after the main launch. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how you get an Avagachi and what you'll be able to do with the Avagachi on launch. So here's kind of what our UI looks like right now. And when you come on to avagachi.com, you'll see this. So first of all, what you'll probably do is click play. We also have some events going on right now. We have a staking ghost event. Actually, if you connect to Matic, you can see that. But you're able to stake your ghost token, which is our native eco governance token. You stake your ghost token, and you can earn friends. Friends are a digital balance within the blockchain that basically allows you to buy raffle tickets, which then can be converted into these cool wearables, which I'm going to be showing you guys. So we're not really going to focus on the staking part because there's a lot of complexity in that. Really, what I want to focus on today is the gaming aspect and the playing of the Avagachis and how you can actually interact with your Avagachi. So when you first come on, if you want to get an Avagachi, what you need to do is you need to buy a portal. A portal basically contains the Avagachi. So what are Avagachis? We like to say that they are the liquidated, they're the ghosts of liquidated yield farmers, and they kind of exist in their nether realm. And what we're doing when we buy the Avagachi is and opening the portal is we are summoning them into our ether realm. The ether realm was kind of the place between where Avagachis live and us as humans. So we're summoning them into the ether realm via these portals. So what we need to do is we need to get some portals, and I'm not actually going to do any MetaMask transactions right now because while I do video, it's very slow. So basically what you would do is you would click up, you would input it. You can buy up to 50 portals at a time currently. Once we actually launch, I think we're going to lower that probably to 20, just so more people can buy it. And the Avagachis come in haunts. So the first haunt is like a generation. So the first haunt is going to have 10,000 Avagachis in it. You can see already people have been kind of nibbling away here on Coven. There's 8,400 that are available, and each Avagachi costs 100 ghost token to get. Currently, ghost token is about 60, 70 cents. So each Avagachi will be about, in ghost token, it's like $60, $70, which kind of seems expensive, except we're going to be I'll talk real quick about, you know, how you can actually earn while playing Avagachi. So first of all, you need to get a portal. Here up here is how much ghost token you have. This one says I have 7 million. This is testnet, so it's kind of play money. But once you have bought your portal, you'll come over here to my portals page. And here you'll see all the portals that you currently own. And right now I have a lot of portals. I've just been playing on the testnet. And you'll basically go over here and you need to open your portal before you can actually get your Avagachi. So I'm gonna here, you can batch open portals by clicking the batch button here. I'm gonna show you one that's already kind of been opened. So here is our portal page, and this is kind of where you are gonna review and look at your Avagachis. And there's a step between this, kind of where you open it. This is what it looks like if it's not open yet. So what you do is you basically tap this button, and a MetaMask transaction or whatever wallet you're using will come up. You'll confirm it, and the portal will start opening. And once it's open, it will look something like this. Now here's where the fun starts, because when you open a portal, there's not just one Avagachi inside. There's actually 10 Avagachis, and what you do is you scroll through them by clicking the next button. If you're on a computer, you can use the left or right button. So you can kind of scroll quickly through them all. And you'll notice that each Avagachi looks different. I love this one. I love these eyes. They're so cute. This one is, they all have different colors. And the reason they all have these different colors is because each Avagachi is actually staked with a specific collateral. Avagachis are DeFi-backed NFTs. So when you actually want to get an Avagachi, you need to stake a little bit of the required collateral inside it. This one takes USDC. This one takes Uni, which is like the token of Uniswap. This one takes Ava. So if I were going to get this one, I would say I want to stake the minimum, which is 0.12 Ava. And the rarer the Avagachi, the more collateral it takes to stake it. So over here, we can see the rarity score of this particular Avagachi, which is based on all of its different traits over here, you can see. So eye shape, brain size, spookiness, aggression, energy, and eye color are the 6 main traits of each Avagachi. And when you're looking at the rarity score, the max rarity you can get out of the portal is 600. So 511 is actually a pretty good score. And that's because when you look at the traits, the higher the trait or the lower the trait, it's actually better for the rarity score. What you don't want is a one kind of in the middle. Like this is common. It's 73, and this is out of 100. So 73 is not really good. It's kind of average. What you're really looking for is higher or very low numbers. Let's see if we can find one that has a low one. This one's kind of, no, that's not low. I don't see any examples. This one's 14. That's pretty good. But the lowest one actually goes down to 0. And here you can transfer your portal if you want. You can actually, what I'm going to show you guys real quick is something we've never shown before. So stay tuned for that, the bazaar. So anyway, what you would do, you would stake your collateral, and then you click this button will turn to a buy button. Let's do one link. So you would claim it, and after you've claimed it, immediately after you've claimed it, it will take you over to another page, which is the My Gotchis page. It'll take you directly into it. So let's just look at this guy. This is Bro. And Bro, really, he doesn't have any wearables. He kind of looks pretty boring. So what you would probably do is once you get your Avagachi, the first thing you want to do is you want to name it. Because in Avagachi, names are completely unique. So if I have the name Bro, or if I have the name Vitalik, once I have that name, no one else can take that name. It's completely unique on the blockchain forever. And as long as you don't change it, no one else can name your Avagachi the same. So it's actually really cool. We're looking forward to people naming their Avagachis all sorts of cool things and getting a lot of very, very rare names. The names might turn out to be even more rare than the Avagachi. So once you have your Avagachi, you can do a lot of things with it. You can pet it, which I'll do a transaction with that in a second. You can feed it. Here we have some items. We have a Kinship Potion. We have an XP Potion. And Kinship is a trait that kind of measures your interaction with your Avagachi. Right now it's happy. It comes out of the portal pretty happy. But over time, if you don't interact with your Avagachi, then it's going to go down in Kinship. It's actually going to get sad. And this is kind of an homage back to the original concept behind Avagachi, which is Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi was like a collectible in the 90s that was really, really, really popular. It was kind of like a little toy where you could play with a little, like a digital chicken, or like play with it. And sometimes it would die. So Avagachis don't really die, although you can actually sacrifice your Avagachi and kill it. And by doing that, you basically destroy the NFT, which is like holding your Avagachi. And you can also choose to transfer some of your experience to another Avagachi. Over here, you see your Avagachi's experience and the current level. Right now, it's level 1. It needs 50 XP to level up. So I'm going to show you guys now a more evolved Avagachi, and we're going to come over here to Sir, and Sir has been Sir is also level 1, but Sir has been playing a little bit longer, or its owner has been playing a little bit longer because he has lots of really cool wearables. You can see over here. So I want to show you real quick the wearables page. This is where you can hook your Avagachi up with all sorts of cool swag that you've gotten while playing our game. So over here, you see it has a cool, this is a Link suit, which is from one of our raffles that we did. And there's all sorts of cool clothes that you can have. This one is half wrecked t-shirt, and these are all the t-shirts you can wear. A red Hawaiian shirt, and you can put a different hat on it. Gonna load this. You could put we have an ape mask that's pretty crazy looking, and this is the waifu pillow. And the thing is with the wearables is that each wearable, when you equip it, it actually makes your Avagachi even rarer. So if I took all these wearables off, this Avagachi would actually be less rare. You can see right now the rarity score is 539, and that's mainly because the base rarity of the Avagachi was probably like in the 400s. But equipping some of these wearables increases its rarity score. Like this link cube right here, this is loading here. The link cube is green, which means it's a godlike. So each godlike wearable increases your Avagachi's rarity score by 50. Plus, it also gives some bonuses. Here you can see it gives +6 to the brain size of your Avagachi. So wearables are a super important part of Avagachi, and actually having wearables and having a rare Avagachi allows you to make money in Avagachi. And I don't have a specific chart here. We do have a chart in our wiki.avagachi.com. Right here, I don't know if it'll share. You guys might not be able to see it. But wiki.avagachi.com has a ton of super useful information about wearables, about how to make your Avagachi better and level it up and things like that. So that's kind of a very, very quick overview of what Avagachis are. And basically the game you're trying to play here is, well, first of all, we're going to be launching actual real games later this year in probably late Q1 and Q2. But for now, the kind of the meta game that you're playing is trying to get the rarest Avagachi, because we have this game called Rarity Farming, which is kind of like a play on yield farming, in that your Avagachi, when it gets more and more rare, it'll be eligible for ghost prizes, basically payouts in ghost. And I believe the top prize is going to be 50,000 ghosts, which is about $35,000. And basically, when our first haunt launches, within a couple weeks, we're going to be kicking off the first season of Rarity Farming, and we've calculated there's going to be about 400,000 to 500,000, probably more, ghosts worth of prizes. So it's going to be a huge prize pool, and it's not just going to be given out to like the top 10, top 100 players. The top 2,000 players will be getting some prizes. So the highest rarity, also the highest kinship, also the highest experience. There's going to be 3 different reward pools that are going to be eligible for this 500,000 ghost worth of rewards. So if you guys are wanting to play the game, we also have a shop over here. If you haven't been playing Avagachi, if you're kind of just learning about it, you can go currently on mainnet, on Ethereum mainnet. There's a shop on OpenSea where you can get a lot of different wearables. But if you don't want to do that, you can wait for the game to launch. And we're also going to be putting a bunch of wearables into our shop as well, and those cost Ghost, you can see here. And one interesting thing about Ghost is that whenever someone buys Ghost, whenever someone buys an item with Ghost, 33% of the Ghost used to buy it is going to be burned forever. So like this wizard hat here, it's a godlike. It costs 10,000 Ghost. So 3,333 ghosts will be burned forever with that purchase. 40% of the ghosts will go directly towards the player rewards pool that I was just talking about. And a percentage of it will go to our DAO, which is like the governing body of Avagachi. And a percentage of it will go to Pixelcraft, which are the developers of Avagachi. So we're using the ghosts, the revenue, very, very efficiently to make a very sustainable economy around this game. And I think it's going to be really fun to watch as the DAO interacts with the game, and the rarity rewards are coming out. People are playing the game, they're earning. It's going to be really fun. So I think that's pretty much it. But I do want to show you guys one thing that we are currently working on, because we actually did not anticipate, or we didn't intend to launch directly on Matic, but we were supposed to be launching January 4th this month. But actually, because the Ethereum fees were just so high during that time, it would have crippled our game, because our game does require quite a bit of interaction. Actually, let me see if I can do a little interaction for you here, for you guys right now. This is petting an Avagachi. I know it takes forever because while I'm doing the video, Metamask is very slow. So after the interaction goes through, your Avagachi is really happy, and it kind of raises its hands and it smiles at you. And I'm not sure if you guys can hear the audio or not since I'm on headphones, but we have some awesome music here as well you can listen to. You should definitely listen to that. And there's a lot of sound effects and stuff on the website, on the DApp as well. Really fun. So let me show you real quick our marketplace here. And this is we have not really publicly talked about this yet, but I want to give you guys a first preview. I know there's lots of friends from the Discord hanging out right now. And this is still kind of, we're still working on the UI and also finishing up the smart contracts for this. But we realized when we decided to launch on Matic that there's no real marketplace that takes crypto on Matic. Actually, we just heard from Arkane, and they have a great marketplace that they're working on, and we're definitely planning to have Avagachis in there, but unfortunately they don't take crypto yet. So we for our marketplace, it's going to be all denominated in Ghost token. Everything is going to be in Ghost, and people are going to be able to list their Avagachis directly in the marketplace. Just a second ago, you probably saw the button in the Avagachi where it said list in the bazaar. So you'll be able to look through the portals, you'll be able to look through the Avagachis, and we're going to have wearables. You'll be able to basically list any wearables, any Avagachis, portals, consumables that you have, and it'll make it a nice, easy trading experience. This is kind of the V0.1 of our marketplace. We do plan to add more, especially like auctions, things like that. We're going to be adding those as well. But this is going to be really, we're trying to get this live right when Avagachi launches. We don't want people to, be minting Avagachis and buying Avagachis and not have any way to trade them. So we're really working overtime to get this marketplace shipped, and really hoping that it's going to be launched on launch day when Avagachi comes out. So lots of really cool things happening here, and yeah, we're really excited about the launch. And yeah, I hope you guys are as excited about it as we are. It's going to be really an incredible experience. And I forgot to mention that all of the artwork that you're seeing here, all of these different SVG images that you're seeing are completely on chain. There's, we don't have to go over to like Google or Amazon to pull the images into our UI. These are coming straight from the blockchain, straight from the smart contract right into your UI. So anyone can hit our smart contract and pull out the SVGs, which are updating in real time. When I equip wearables onto my Avagachi, they happen instantly, and the blockchain is updated. So great developer experience too.
Well, it's been a fantastic presentation. Thank you so much, Dan. So we are now heading to the quiz part. So I'd love for you to share the question so that we can appoint a winner for the Avagachi.
Sure. The question is, so how many Avagachis are there in a portal when you open it?
Super. Okay, so here's the question. We're just gonna.
How many Avagachi come in each portal? And while we are waiting for the answer, we'll give them 1 minute. I think we can be really impressed under how the simplicity of how this game looks like. You can see through this demo all the depth of the different mechanics and how the economics and the balance can change based on how you equip them, etc. You can really dive hours into this kind of game.
Yeah, and I want to emphasize, it really depends on how deep you want to go into it. You can just buy a portal. You don't have to even do anything. You could just buy a portal, and you don't even have to open it. You could buy it and trade it on in our marketplace. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can open the portal and you can pick an Avagachi out. If you want to go even deeper, you can look into wearables and start exploring, going down the rabbit hole on trying to optimize your Avagachi to be the rarest it can be. And then later, if you really want to get deep into it, you can actually take your Avagachi for a walk in the metaverse that we're working on right now, where you're going to be able to go and interact with other Avagachi owners. You're going to be able to play mini games and also be able to level your Avagachi up and earn ghost rewards for playing. So there's tons of different layers that you can work on.
And one more thing, you can actually play everything if you want. You can play all for free on the testnet before you decide to actually engage. So you don't have any requirement to purchase, to own token or purchase one of the Avagachi NFTs to get started. You can just enjoy the gameplay in testnet before you decide to get to serious things.
Yeah, exactly. That you can play around. I mean, none of the value on testnet doesn't really carry over to Matic, but you can definitely get a feel for the game, and our community has really enjoyed playing and getting a taste for what the experience will be like before we even launch.
Amazing. Well, we'll play the jingle now and get ready to pick a winner.
All right.
Okay,
I'm just going to randomly select one here. So here we go. And it's going to land on Hypa.
Hoo-hoo. So let's find it here. So
Actually,
many.
I think we're giving away, I believe we talked about giving away 3. We're going to be giving away wearable vouchers. So I guess I can pick, can I pick 3,
Yes.
3 friends?
Yeah.
We'll do Hypa, Redster, and let's just do one more.
So Hypa is this one. Yeah.
Ldn Dupitas.
Okay, let's find them here in the comments.
Yeah, kind of at the top, a little bit higher up.
A little bit at the top. Looking for
Ldn Dupitas. I like that's a cool name.
And the second winner that you picked was?
And Redster.
Okay, wonderful. So we will get in touch. And can you remind us again what they won?
Yeah, they'll be getting wearable vouchers, which are actually they'll be wearables. Currently, we're giving away wearable vouchers on mainnet for our raffle. So for this one, we'll just be airdropping a wearable directly to them. So they need to provide us their address on Matic.
Super. Okay, so we will get in touch with the winners. Congratulations again, and thank you for the wonderful presentation, Dan.
Hey,
we'll see
you
again
guys.
very soon.
All right.
Thank you.
See ya.
All right.
Okay, so we now welcome Clyde Smith from here we go.
CryptoArtNet.
Hello, how are
Clyde.
you?
Hey, how are y'all?
Hello.
Let's see what's happening here.
All right.
Why did that not?
We don't see it yet, but in the meantime, while you're going to share your screen, what we can say is like we're going to run, I think, on a monthly basis our demo days. It's open to any members to apply as long as they have something new, a product that, as we can see today, can be demoed and can be accessible to the public. We will give them a slot to present. And today we have 10 fantastic companies and products presenting already. We've seen about 7 of them, so there will be 3 more to go after Clyde. Clyde, are you okay on
Here we go.
sharing? All right.
Think so. Okay, can you just see the site now, CryptoArtNet?
Not yet.
Not yet. You can try the share screen option at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah,
here.
I'll do it again. It showed up. Share screen. Application window. Clicking on CryptoArtNet, sharing it. Chrome has lost permission to share your screen. Man, I was scared of this happening.
Would
Can we
you
try
like?
and share it for you? Maybe if you send us a link in the chat, we can.
Tell you what,
maybe
why do you have somebody else ready to go, or
Do we have?
hold on?
Yeah, we have Brad next.
If Brad's ready, maybe that would be better.
Yeah, I can go.
Thank you, Brad.
Cool. All right, so Brad, and we are going to change the scrolling banner as well. Brad, you want to tell us already about your company and while you get your setup as well? Here, perfect. Yes, we are going to have MetaMask now. So let's see what's up at MetaMask.
Yeah, so I'm Brad Decker. I've been a senior software engineer at MetaMask for about a year. I'm currently helping take the design system into a component library, working on improving the developer experience for contributing to MetaMask. Some of my passions are dabbling in DeFi, and I've been playing Skyweaver and Gods Unchained. Pictured here is a picture of me taken in January of 2020. I was still naive to think that this was going to be a great year and had a killer smile going on, but as we found out that didn't play out very well. Today I'm going to be talking to you about what MetaMask is doing to help to facilitate all the great games that you guys have seen here today. So we're adding a new provider method called Wallet Add Ethereum Chain. This is laid out in EIP 3085 by Eric Marks and Pedro Gomez. So to highlight the problem, one of the things that's a barrier to entry for people to play all these great games is the cost of doing transactions on mainnet Ethereum. So as you've seen in the presentations today, we're looking to layer 2 technologies to help reduce that burden. So layer 2s have reduced gas fees, they have much faster transaction times. And when you're dealing with microtransactions, like whenever you're purchasing an NFT to place a home on your plot of land, or adding a new feature to your Avagachi, you don't want to be waiting for 30, 50, 60 seconds for that to happen. So you want something like a layer 2 technology to help speed those transactions up. But when you're talking about the technical complexities that go into getting your customer from not knowing about your game, possibly not even knowing about blockchain technology, to being a player of your game, you don't want to have to give the expensive instructions, the complicated instructions of going into their wallet, adding a new chain to their wallet so that they can actually interact with your app. Some dApps even require multiple chains to be effective, and that can really increase the barrier to entry for just starting to play. This really adds up to a poor user experience and reduces the adoption of a lot of dApps and games. So what Wallet Add Ethereum Chain does is it actually is a provider method that will allow dApps to request a chain to be added to MetaMask or to whatever wallet that has implemented EIP 3085. So instead of instructing your users to go into MetaMask, go into settings, access the network tab, and type in all of these details about the chain, you can programmatically implement that with a button that the user can press and instantly get added to the network, and automatically switch the active network in MetaMask to the new chain. So the other thing is it helps reduce the risk of users accidentally typing in a detail wrong. You know, at MetaMask, we try to limit that as much as possible by doing some checks to make sure it's a valid chain. But now with this new provider, we're adding in additional safeguards, like clearly highlighting the risks that can happen by adding chains that you don't trust or from sites that you don't trust, and doing a little bit of checking on the background too, to just make sure that everything looks correct to us. So what this makes possible is, you know, dApps can now provide users with that easy transition from knowing nothing about a game or about blockchain to interacting with the game through MetaMask. We have a MetaMask onboarding library that will allow a one-click button to actually install MetaMask, take you back to the game whenever the installation is complete, and then you can present the button for adding the network. If you wanted to chain those together with multiple chains, you could have like multiple buttons or UI, UX that moves the user through the steps that are required to be able to play the game. So this makes layer 2 technologies more accessible than ever. And with MetaMask's 1.3 million monthly active users, we really want to be able to empower dApp developers, game developers, to be able to easily tap into our monthly active user pool. So I'm going to do a little demo now. I've built a really simple web app using MetaMask onboarding and just React. So I'll show you the code to the side too. But so this is just using Next.js, quick bootstrap, and then I have the add chain method here. So I'll make this bigger. So this is the code. Now this is not yet landed in MetaMask, so it'll be coming soon. The details of this might change between now and then, but this is what it currently looks like to add the XDAI chain. All right, so I'm using the MetaMask onboarding library to detect if MetaMask is installed, and I've got this green check mark on this box that says I'm ready to go. If you're also going to have other interactions with MetaMask, you would have another button here to connect to the account and get permissions to interact with the MetaMask account. After that, you can click here. Oh, you don't want that in full screen. So here's your MetaMask notification. So it says we're here on Ethereum mainnet currently, the origin of the site, and it has some text here to instruct the user about the risks associated with this action as well as what this will allow. I can view all the details of the chain, make sure that everything looks good. And then if I approve, return back to my demo, I'm actually currently on the XDAI chain now. It automatically switched me over. So I'm going to return back to the code real quick, and I'll zoom in a little bit more so that it's maybe a little bit more readable, maybe. All right, there's a little bit better view of the code that was required to actually trigger this event. So it's window Ethereum request with method name wallet add Ethereum chain. And the params are the chain ID, RPC URLs, chain name, native currency, block explorer URLs. These parameters are all laid out in the EIP, so I encourage you to check that out. And yeah, that is the end of my demo. And I will, yeah.
Wow, that's very promising. Is there like, can you name all the layer 2 already supported? Do they have all to be EVM compatible, or does it make a difference if they are on ZK rollup or any sort of all the other strategies?
Yeah, so currently any chain details can be supplied to the API. So you can just plug in as long, the RPC URL, chain name, chain ID. We do have some limitations in MetaMask currently. With currencies with decimals that are different than 18, we don't currently support that. But beyond that, everything else is available to be used.
Excellent. Any sort of timeline on when it is expecting to roll live? I think it will impact massively a lot of games today.
Yeah, so we're nearing completion. I don't know if you've ever cornered a dev and said, hey, when is this going to be ready? But we're a little squirrely about giving the exact timeline. But I would say within the next couple of weeks is a realistic timeline for us to ship.
Cool. But keep us posted, and I'm sure it will be really quickly implemented by a lot of games on the market to enable really that swift transition among all the different chains.
Awesome. Will do.
All right. So what's the price? I think I saw it, so it's quite exciting. And what's the question for the price today?
Yeah, so the question is, which 2018 Ethereum game was developed to specifically help software engineers learn Solidity?
That's a little bit of history. That's history of Ethereum, so you have to know.
Yes, this was not in the presentation.
Oh, that's tricky.
That's a real good question. So good luck, everybody. We're gonna give everyone about a minute to provide the correct answer, and then we're gonna randomly select a winner. So if there's anything else you'd like to share with us, Brad, right now, otherwise I'll go ahead with the jingle.
No, that's it. Thank you all.
Okay, do we start seeing correct questions coming through? Answers, sorry.
Yes, we do.
Let's give it a few more seconds for everyone to.
Maybe you want to show the price on screen in the meantime, so people can get excited about it.
Yeah, let me do that. I'll bring it up.
You want me to share screen, or you are? You are. Okay.
Yeah. So we have 3 NFTs minted for this giveaway. So I'll be selecting 3 winners, and they'll be receiving this cool MetaMask Fox.
Cool. MetaMask NFT minted on Rarible. That feel like super collector. So yeah,
Absolutely.
Congrats to the 3 lucky winners who will answer correctly. Yeah, I love it as well. I'm jealous. I want one.
Me too. Okay.
I'm going to go with the 3 first correct answers. And I apologize if I do not pronounce these names correctly, but the first one would be the Saitama Nakamoto, and then Physical Removalist, and Sergio Correa. Crypto Zombies was the correct answer.
Crypto Zombie.
Congratulations, everyone.
Okay, well done.
Well done.
Well done, everybody. So we're gonna put you in touch to get your rewards. So thank you again for being with us, Brad. And thank you again for presenting at the demo day today. So we're getting back to Clyde, if you're ready. How is it going there?
Let's see.
So we'll have Clyde, and I think last of least VCOIN, who will be closing today demo day, if I'm right.
And we also have Rob from Alien Worlds as well.
And Rob, right. So there's still 3 to go, 3 exciting things to go to close today. Clyde, are you able to get your screen to share? You can also have it already prepared when we are, because we can display it on demand.
Oh, I'm sorry. What can you do?
You can screen share, and we have the option to toggle it, so you can be preparing in advance.
I thought I figured out what the problem is, and it's not.
No worry,
I'm on Brave. A little permission thing popped up. Brave tab. Let's try that. See what happens.
You might have to close and reopen. That if you're on Mac, that can happen. So. If that's no problem, we might. Yes, here you go. Cool.
You got it? Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Excellent. All right.
Unbelievable. Okay, super
let's get into it. Stage is yours.
Thank you, guys. And thank you, Brad. I'm going to be talking about crypto art a little bit. Let me say MetaMask is the wallet that I think every crypto artist and collector uses at some point. It's definitely key for me. Now, my name's Clyde Smith. I founded CryptoArtNet back in May, and I got involved with the Blockchain Game Alliance because art, you can't have a great game without art. So I was interested in that connection, but also because of NFTs. A lot of the innovation is happening across art and games, so I really want to be a part of that, keeping up with that. Now, CryptoArtNet is primarily a directory of crypto artists. It's designed to promote artists, and there are a lot of different ways we do that. But when we started, I wanted to be able to give people a reason to go ahead and sign up sooner rather than later. So we developed these categories like the Baker's Dozen, which was the first 13 members to create listings. The founding artists are the first 100, including the Baker's Dozen. The second wave was the next 150, got us to 250. And we are gradually growing, and we're now at 341 artists. This is the basic directory. You kind of have to dive in. We're working on different ways to make it easy for people to browse the directory. And so this James Fox is our most recent artist. Now we have some really prominent artists and some people who are just getting started. Fewocious is one of our most popular artists. Their story is a very inspiring story from a really awful life, art taking them out of it, and crypto art giving them the cash to, at 18, move to Seattle, buy a house, and really take charge of their life. So that's a beautiful thing. They decided to do a fairly simple version of the listing with an artist statement, a few links to websites, social media, and one gallery. We need to get them to, one issue is getting people to update. Fewocious just did a huge drop on Nifty Gateway, and that's really changed their life. Now, another important artist who's been with us from the beginning, Gizelle X Flores. I really like this piece of hers. It's actually a still from a video. People do GIFs, they tokenize videos. We're starting to get a lot of collabs between artists and musicians now. And she's done a lot with hers. Some people do more of the artist statement in terms of bios. Got some links, then you can put a video, which she's done, social media, and then a bunch of crypto art galleries. So that's basically the core thing. It's kind of like an enhanced link tree with visual elements, and artists really appreciate it. It's free, gives them a place to kind of connect the stuff they're doing. Now, one of the ways we find other ways to lead people into the directory is through location. That's pretty simple. It just leads to same kind of section. This is Canadian artists on the site. And one way, in addition to people browsing, right now we're in the middle of Crypto Art Week Asia. A large number of these artists have listings on CryptoArtNet. Radar Boy 3000, who's the organizer of this week-long event, or a little more than a week, used CryptoArtNet to identify some of the artists that he invited. So that's a really great use case for the directory beyond just browsing. People were identified not because they're on CryptoArtNet, but because they could be found through CryptoArtNet. So I'm pretty happy about that. Twitter is the social network for crypto art. I don't know why that happened. It's just how it is. And so whenever anybody sets up a listing, I add them to CryptoArtNet's crypto artist list. And I have no idea what's going to be on here. If something kind of tripped out shows up, that's just life on Twitter. But basically sometimes you get more art than others, and then, yeah, a little not safe for work action there. So, and you can keep scrolling down through that. It gives us another way to help people discover artists. And we're also doing crypto art news. This is a blog. I got into this kind of these information sites and blogging almost 20 years ago. So this is really some old school approaches to things. And I do posts to focus often on CryptoArtNet members. One thing I noticed is in gaming, you don't get this as much because people playing games aren't generally creating things for the games. But crypto artists often take what a platform's offering, mint something, and expand the options that you can do with the art or with the platform. And so they often come up with the new innovations. This thing, oh wow, is this not, are you guys just still seeing the homepage?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's kind of embarrassing. I've been flipping through the whole site. Why is it? Okay. Well, let me encourage y'all to check out the site. I'm not sure why it hasn't. Oh, I get it. Okay, my bad. So this is the locations page. Real simple listing. Apologies for that. Here's the CryptoArt Twitter page I was just describing. This is the latest thing members of the site have been posting. So it's not all art. Obviously, they're into a lot of different stuff. We've got a blog. And just a lot of different things, focusing on different artists as a way to get into the site, and also to promote SEO. Here's a very old school thing. It's basically a link gallery, but this page, CryptoArt Marketplaces and Platforms, is one of our most heavily trafficked site or page. It is organized by blockchain. So you can kind of see, obviously, Ethereum is where it's happening, but we're getting some movement elsewhere. Flow's starting to take off, partly because of NBA Top Shot. A lot of people are finding out about it. A lot of art collectors are into NBA Top Shot. Vive is now on Flow. It's a new marketplace. So we're hoping we'll get collectors there. What you find is artists will go to any blockchain, collectors not so much. So that's a big challenge right now. And then let me see if I can show it in the screen. Let's see what happens. Yeah, cool. Okay, you can't really see this too well, but what this is search for CryptoArt Marketplaces. We now have the snippet for that. And so sort of our long range work on SEO is starting to pay off, more for the site than for the individual artist. So the next goal, we kind of have our feature set built out. The next goal is to start refining things and do things that will help the artist come even more to the forefront. And that's basically it. Sorry, I got a little thrown there. I'll tell you what, let's go right to the question. What you're going to win today? We can do 3 winners. Going to win a piece of crypto art from an up-and-coming artist. We'll be letting you know more about it, who it is exactly. Still sorting that out. Here's the question. What is the baker's dozen?
Here we go. So I'm just sharing the question on screen. Thank you so much, Clyde, for your presentation. So we are now giving everybody a few minutes to provide the correct answer. Can play a little jingle, and then Clyde, you can pick a lucky winner.
And let me go ahead and let you know that it's 13 what?
Here you go. So,
okay, I'm getting the answer to what is a baker's dozen.
Do we see any right answer?
We've got one that's close enough.
Do we have a winner?
Big shout out to Andy Hauser. It's actually the first 13 artists. Okay, super. I'm going to pick 2 more based on that. Okay. It's starting to move fast. It was X Phyton.
Great. Congratulations.
And I wanted to go back up. There's one. And Takusawa. So that's our lucky 3. Thank you all.
Thank you, Clyde, for being with us today. And thank you again for your presentation. So we are now going to move to John. Hey, John, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys all doing?
All good, all good. Thank you so much for being with us today. So we're going to hear from VCOIN now, so feel free.
Fantastic. And let me say first, as the head of the VCOIN project, that VCOIN and Together Labs, InView is super excited to be part of the BGA. We love what you guys are doing, the variety of companies that are represented here. And of course, the way we're all trying to move this broad, complicated space forward. We think it's awesome. I did want to start and share just real quick a couple slides. One, I am the Chief Strategy and Blockchain Officer at a kind of a new company called Together Labs. It's a new parent company that we just announced this week. Together Labs owns a couple entities. One that it owns that I'll go through here briefly is InView. InView is one of the pioneers in the 3D avatar space with a real focus on social and friendship. If you guys have been watching this space, I'll share a little bit more about the InView business, but it's a very successful, fast-growing 3D avatar environment that, of course, was super popular and continues to be as everybody's kind of staying at home, but still craving those social interactions. And then Together Labs has funded, and the team that you'll meet here in avatar form in a moment, has launched a new crypto asset called VCOIN. VCOIN is a digital currency in a lot of ways designed for the metaverse and gaming platforms, right? Super easy to purchase, super easy to transact and exchange with, and I'll show this here in the demo. It's convertible back into cash or fiat. So Together Labs is backing all the VCOIN that's purchased, and we'll buy it back from you. It's a way to put real value into the hands of all the users on our platforms and across the broader metaverse as well. It's truly owned by the user. So unlike proprietary credit systems that we see on all these gaming platforms or in the metaverse, VCOIN, this ERC20 token, is truly owned by the users, right? They have full control to take it off the platform, send it to any other wallet or platform, convert it. We do, though, on platform, if you're on one of our gaming platforms like the InView platform, we do provide, I'd say, protections on the platform, right? We help monitor, like we always do for our ecosystem, try to create a safe and healthy economy and environment. I can talk about that here in a moment. And yet, because it's owned by the users, there's lots of freedom off platform, right? As you might imagine. And we think this is really critical for the metaverse and gaming platforms, that there's some way for users to easily pay each other, right? For services, for side goods maybe that they didn't purchase on platform, and to really kind of grow that part of the economy. Last slide here real quick, just a little graphic to show you kind of what's happening in the InView platform that I'm about ready to pop into. Users on the platform can purchase VCOIN with fiat or in any other way that they can purchase kind of InView credits today, right? User credit cards, prepaid cards. That VCOIN can then be used on platform as a real currency to pay other users, to pay hosts into a game, into a room. Eventually, you'll be able to pay creators that are putting virtual goods into the marketplace at InView. All the virtual outfits, room furniture, animations that are live in InView's platform are actually made by our users. So a way for those users to make real money and take that money off platform. And then, of course, with an ERC20 token like this, and I need to point out that we work directly with the SEC, and we earned only the third crypto-centric no action letter from the SEC late last fall that allows us to take this ERC20 token off platform, right? So the first digital currency blessed by the SEC in this way that can be, in a sense, created, minted by Together Labs and taken off platform, right? And again, on the Ethereum network, be taken to any other Ethereum-based wallet. So all of a sudden, users are able to pay other users in their rooms, other workers in their rooms are on platform. You'll see the division of labor that is so common in the real world, where a creator that's awesome at marketing virtual goods on the platform could pay a designer to make a cool virtual outfit on the platform. So again, we think for these virtual worlds and metaverses, a digital currency is kind of step one that is on the blockchain that can be traded and exchanged. And then we think for our environment and others, we're super excited about NFTs and actual ownership over virtual goods. And so we think those are other phases that are part of this world. And of course, all kinds of members of the BGA are doing very cool things in that space as well. Let me here pop now over to the actual user experience. And you can meet some of the team. Hope everybody can see that. My avatar here, this VCOIN t-shirt on, hanging out at this Party Island chat room. You know, there's tens of thousands of rooms across the InView platform. You know, there's 7 million monthly active users on the InView platform, over 1 million daily active users, and just about half of all of InView's users are global. So half in the US and half elsewhere around the world, and truly all over the world. So we have integrated, and this is live. So we received our no action letter back in November of last year. And then January 12th of 2021, we've launched VCOIN into our ecosystem, available today on the desktop applications and the web applications, soon integrated into our mobile applications. And you'll see, you know, right here, basically the wallet view of VCOIN. So my avatar here has 9,000 plus VCOIN that he has either purchased or earned, or somebody gifted them to him. We make it super easy for users, integrated in a nice, easy way to purchase VCOIN. So just like purchasing credits or Robux or V-Bucks on any other platform, you can pop in here, buy this, and purchase. I won't purchase here, but it's super easy. And we made it easy. Credit card, no transaction fees. You're buying a crypto asset. We wanted to make it easy. You don't need to know about all the kind of, I'll say, interworkings of the blockchain to actually purchase VCOIN on platform. So I've entered a room here that's actually run by Joe. And I'm going to pop up here and say hi to Joe. And we'll do a little chatting. You're saying, what's up? How we doing? Joe's welcoming me to her room. This could be a nightclub with DJs. In this case, it's a fun party island with a guitarist. And if we were on platform, you'd be hearing music and stuff. We're actually in the QA environment. And here Joe has said, hey, welcome to my room. Enjoy yourself, but access to this room costs 250 VCOIN. That's $1. So I can easily send some VCOIN to Joe. I can pull her up in my friends list and quickly send her some VCOIN. I can also kind of click on Joe here and send her a gift kind of in the game experience. So I'm going to send her some VCOIN. I think she said it was 250. Send her a little message. Can't wait to have fun. And send my VCOIN off to Joe. And of course, we're doing a lot of this activity off chain. She'll get that VCOIN right away. She can spend it right away. The VCOIN that I've purchased in the past, I can spend right away. And so, boom, she's been paid. I'm good. I'm in the room. Cool. Right. And this platform at InView, right? There's the types of businesses and service industries that can be run are really endless. We have folks running rooms like this. We have folks helping you design and create your own rooms. We have folks helping you dress up your avatars. We know too that if we put a digital currency in front of our users like this, they will get super creative and find ways to make money, run cool platforms. I'm gonna go over here and enjoy hanging out here, enjoying Mango playing the guitar. And this is just how easy it is to kind of bounce around the platform. I'm gonna send Mango a gift. He's doing a great job on the guitar. I'm gonna send him 100 VCOIN. So, and boom, we're transacting here in VCOIN. These users that earn VCOIN can, of course, just spend it right back on the platform. But if they want, they can click on their inside the experience and withdraw. And here they would actually link up. And this is important to point out. We work with really a great technology partner, Uphold. I know a lot of folks in the crypto space might know Uphold. They've been running kind of the back end of the BAT platform that's tied into the Brave browser for a number of years. And a user at this point would authenticate on the Uphold platform, share some basic KYC information, and be able to pop over to their Brave browser. I'll show you that here in a minute, and request to have their VCOIN taken off platform. So there is one check there where we double check for fraud to make sure the VCOIN was earned in a suitable way. The KYC ensures that, in this case, only 18-year-olds or older actually earn VCOIN. And of course, if you're younger and you're earning VCOIN, hey, you can spend that VCOIN on platform all you want. But if you want to leave or turn your VCOIN into cash, you do have to go through the uphold process, which of course is super easy. And so I could go into a lot more kind of scenarios of how people earn, but let me pop over one more screen to share. I'm going to show you a little bit of if you guys can see this, the uphold experience. So once authenticated, you pop into your uphold wallet. This probably looks the way a wallet would look for a new user, where it's not loaded with other crypto. In this case, I haven't moved any VCOIN over yet. You can see that this user, it's actually my account, has earned a little bit of BAT tokens. But if they had VCOIN in their platform here, they could easily go over here and convert. And you can see VCOIN as part of the dropdown. Could easily convert VCOIN into fiat, paid out in over 100 countries. Over time, we'll be launching some really cool things like a debit card. So users that are unbanked or don't want to mess around with bank or converting their VCOIN can just have their VCOIN put into cash on this debit card that they can use around the world. So lots of cool ways to make this super easy for users to spend real money to purchase VCOIN, spend it on or off platform, take it off platform, and always have the option to come back and turn that into fiat if they'd like to turn it into real value that can be used in the real world. So for us, as I mentioned, kind of step one in kind of enabling what we would call the next generation of the virtual economy is putting this digital currency into the market, right? We know that on platform, our users are going to eat this up, and they already are in just the first two weeks of it being live on the platform. We're really finding what's happening is it's the users, it's the creators, the earners that are requesting VCOIN now instead of requesting in-view credits. So super cool stuff. And we are, of course, very active across the broader crypto space, the broader gaming space. And we really hope we can engage over time with other partners, platforms, players, and bring VCOIN to the broader metaverse. That's what we're doing at a high level. Glad we could share it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, John. That was a very good presentation. So we're heading now to the quiz and would love for you to share the question, and I'll put it on screen.
Sure. So maybe not as tricky as the MetaMask question. Our question's pretty easy. Today, there is one place you can purchase VCOIN. Over time, we hope there's more. But where is that one place you can purchase VCOIN today?
Wonderful. Thank you. So here goes the question. We're going to give everyone a few moments to answer that. So as we are seeing answers coming through, if there's anything else you'd like to share with us, John, today, and I'll get the jingle playing very soon.
Thank you. And I would say this too: if our live audience doesn't get the answer right, it's on me. It's on me. There's one place inside the gaming platform where today you can purchase VCOIN.
Okay, let's see. Do we see any right answer coming up?
Well, I'm looking for the answer in view. So it's inside the in-view platform. I apologize if that wasn't 100% clear. But right inside there, we actually don't have to use, you're not technically hitting the uphold platform to have to purchase there. So, so boom, there we go. Timothy Torres. How about that? Or Peter. Names are popping up fast, trying to keep track here.
Okay, so I think we've got, is this a good answer, Timothy Torres?
It is a good answer. Let's go with that answer. So Timothy just won 25,000 VCOIN, which is $100 worth of VCOIN.
Hooray. So congratulations again, Timothy. And thank you, John, for presenting with us at the BGA. It's been wonderful to have you.
Thank you so much, Serena. Take care, everyone.
See you very soon. Cool. So we are now having Alien Worlds. So thank you so much for staying with us, guys. And we are letting you present now. So feel free to share screen when you're ready.
Cool. So I am Rob, and we've got Rob from Ldn Wallet here as well. We're just going to run you through just a little bit of background. Ldn Wallet is a kind of pseudo metaverse set on Ethereum and Wax, and it's got a load of different elements to it. It's really a simulation of what happens when the world kind of turns into dust after pandemics and climate change and everything, and we have to go out and seek adventures on alien worlds. And so there's 6 different planets there. They're all in sort of DAOs and have different governance. We have a token which underlies the whole metaverse, and everything on there is effectively NFTs. So what we're going to show you here today is just really a few points. I think, Roy, are you going to go to the perhaps?
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
All right, great. So we're going to give you a quick demo of our MVP version of our UI. So before that, let's show you guys some packs and opening them. So by the way, the rare pack that you see over here, this is what is going to be given out as a prize for anyone who answers the question correct towards the end. We're giving out 4 rare packs. So yeah, let's try to open this one.
This is super exciting.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, no epics.
No epics?
No epics. I'm happy to get some rares.
Yeah. So these are all NFTs which are used in Alien Worlds. There's a few minions in there. There's a few weapons. I can't see any tools there on this particular one. And they all have different features and different functions within the ecosystem.
Yeah, we'll see more of the tools when we demo the UI. We were very unfortunate we didn't get any tools in this. Okay, so you guys must have just seen that we first logged in, and since I'm using an already used account, so
yeah. If I just say that to begin with, anyone can go there now. You just go to play.alienworlds.io, and that will get you in there. We'll give you a shovel. We'll give you an avatar to start off with. Absolutely free to play. You'll need to set up a Wax wallet, which is like a 2-click process beforehand at wallet.wax.io. And then basically you just get to go. There's no gas fees, no problems like that. So then you just go in, and then you go around and choose where you want to go and do your activities.
So it seems like Cavian is the most famous planet right now. There's a lot of mining going on in Cavian. So let's go there. So it gives us a land. It selects a land for us by default. And if you would like to go mine on some other land, you can go here and you can see where you want to mine. So let's pick this green patch here. Oh wow, that's a legendary land.
Yeah, that'll do. Go with that one.
So we got this Wax Cloud Wallet pop-up coming up. We use Wax as our layer 2 solution. While Ethereum is the layer 1. All right. So since we opened the pack last time, this account already had a couple of tools from before. So you see this one, and you also get a free shovel the moment you begin, the moment you select your land. So
yeah, maybe we should add a large capacitor and basic explosive on there.
okay, let's do that. And a basic explosive?
Yeah, go on.
So we're going to quickly demo how the mining works. All right. So now we have our bag ready. We've got all the tools equipped, and we are ready to mine on the tree forest in Cavian.
No native aliens have been harmed here, by the way. There's no major environmental issue. It's Trillium is quite eco-friendly.
And mining in alien worlds is actually doing real proof of work in the background.
That's really to stop the bots and try and make it fair. We've got a whole load of protection devices against kind of massive multi-accounting and that type of thing. And there's the proof of work is kind of really quite tricky because it can make it last a while, and it's all very randomized. So you can actually have a mine which takes practically no time, and you can have one which takes ages, which this one probably will, since we're on the demo.
Right. Over here, we're using some of the best tools, which would give you more Trillium and would probably have better luck for receiving an NFT also.
Yeah. So on each mine you get Trillium, and you also have a chance of getting NFTs. You can actually get any of the best NFTs around, which we have through the mining process. I think we should use some which have. There are certain tools as well which can actually reduce the proof of work that goes on, which we should probably have used for the demo, and which actually make it much easier. But they're the types of things which people kind of try to get later on, and in the beginning it can take longer.
While this is going on, how about we give them a little demo of Shining?
Yeah, so there's something we released just last week, or actually it was on Monday, where you can upgrade and start building up your tools and avatars. So you can put together 4 different items, or 4 items of the same type, and then you can go and turn them into higher level items. So for instance, here we've got the 4 basic explosives, which we could potentially shine into a gold basic explosive. And this.
So with Shining, yeah. So with Shining, you get a better looking card and a slight improvement in your stats. Right, there we go. Got a gold.
That's a gold one. So it goes all the way up. You can go from gold, and then you take 4 gold ones, you put them together, you get a stardust one, which is kind of all sparkly and really nice. And then you put 4 of those stardust together, and you get a antimatter one, which gets really funky. So what do you reckon happened here? Is it just hanging?
Yeah, I can check real quick what's going on.
Okay, I think we might have to leave that mining thing to just go on in the background, but eventually it'll pop up with a successful trillion thing, and in general this just works, but we might be using a feedback going on.
It may have been possible that the tools didn't get set. Let me just do a quick refresh and see.
Okay.
I love the graphics, by the way.
Thanks very much.
It's really nice. Really nice.
So what we've got at the moment going on there is there's the mining set up, and there's also staking going on, which allows you to assign your trillion to planets. I think maybe we'll go there if that mine is having issues, and then when you assign it to planets, then that kind of gives them more power and gives them more allocation of the trillium and improves the mining on that particular sense. Now, coming up fairly short order, you'll be able to vote for your planetary councils and actually register to be on a planetary council. So there are different people who are already doing things with certain lands, but this will allow things to operate at a planetary level. And all the planets are DAOs, so effectively they have autonomy over all these reserves which they've been building up. And the idea is that they have to then reward people who stake them. So it's a kind of competitive angle there, which we're trying to encourage some DeFi things going on, and we're trying to encourage some other rewards. So there's already different factions who are dropping different types of NFTs onto Alien Worlds. We've got partners who are doing various different drops. So they're using it as a platform in some ways as well. So when you mine on Alien Worlds, you don't always just get your own NFTs. You can join the communities, and quite often other people are running promotions to get other NFTs, which they drop onto you as well.
Awesome.
So I think I think that we just need to probably just show the staking thing now, if you can.
Yeah. So there are 6 planets available. You can stake to whatever amount of trillium you want to any of these planets. So what you would look into before you would stake to a planet is how much more people are staking to that planet. The more trillium that is staked to a planet, the more trillium that the planet receives from the Federation towards its daily trillium allocation. So let's go stake some trillium to Cavian.
Cavian already has too much.
Let's do 50%. Right, there we go. So we've staked 50% of our trillium to Cavian.
Oh, I think
right, and
yeah,
and it seems like we've mined this time. So there's also a lot of community development happening in the background. Like, for instance, this is one of our very dedicated community members who's built this. Here you can see all the mines that are happening within the game.
So that's Cavian there. That's a map of Cavian and the current mines which are going on it.
So, and there's also a list of other planets over here. You can see them in the legend here. So there's a lot of mining activity going on right now on Alien Worlds.
Yeah. So currently we've got about 7,000 active daily users coming on, and that's been growing very rapidly. So obviously there's quite a lot of people interested in it, and we're constantly trying to expand out the things there. So we're going to be having a load of new features which come on board as well. There's going to be battling going on for some of the minions who you saw when the packs opened. So there's going to be this kind of battle royale game that we're going to be opening up. There's going to be some questing type things going on the land as well. And of course the planetary governance is going to start opening up. So there's a lot of fun things coming, and a lot of interesting things coming in the next 2-3 months. Maybe extending the Q2 a bit, and then we're obviously going to be showing off new functionality here on the demo days as they go forward.
Amazing. Okay. Let me know when you guys want to go ahead with your question, because I think everyone.
Should we do the question, Rowan? So, do you have a good question, or should I do one?
Let me know, because I have one ready.
Oh, you have one.
You sent me one, so I'll just share.
Okay, I think you should use the one that's been sent.
Okay, so I just put it in the chat. Can you see it, Rob? Are we good to go with that one?
Yes, let's go with that. Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah. Okay, so feel free to say it out loud. So it's now on screen.
Right. So what's the Ldn Wallet's layer 1 protocol and the layer 2 protocol? What are we using?
Here we go. So everybody, you have about 1 minute to give the right answer, and Rob is going to select the lucky winner.
Yeah. Oh well, we're actually having 4 lucky winners. I think we're having 4.
Yep.
Okay. So good luck, everybody. Just playing the jingle.
Cool. Right. So I'm going to go up a bit. So often people get done first. So I said there one first. So Cuckoo Crypto TV. That's winner 1. Winner 2 is going to be. Let me see. On guys. Okay, I'm going to show around. I'm going to have Alfred Delmo, Timothy Torres, and we're going to have
one more.
One more is, yeah, here we go. Julian Douglas, I think. Douglas.
Timothy Torres is having a very lucky day today.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah. Okay, well, congratulations to all winners, and thank you again, Rob and Pramod, for the demo presentation today of Ldn Worlds. It looks amazing. So well done again for putting this project together. Sounds really, really exciting. Before you guys go, I just want to say thank you all for attending the BGA Demo Day 1st of 2021. We're going to be repeating these every last Friday of each month. So make sure to tune in again in a month's time to discover new projects, services, and games from the BGA members. Make sure to follow all of our activities. We have one panel planned for next week about NFTs Teleport Part 2. So make sure to join us. And once again, thank you for attending this live event. We'll be in touch soon about the rewards. So congratulations to all winners, and thank you again to everyone who has presented today with us. Thank you, Rob, and thank you, Pramod, for being with us. See you very soon, everybody. Take care.